5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know that was rendered useless. What to do, players and trainers? Let me get a little bit closer to the mic so you guys can hear me closely. Irish, if you're watching this, man, you destroyed me. You truly did destroy me, but I got a good laugh out of it. Really did. And it's just gonna motivate me, guys. We do this out of love, out of just motivating one another. These guys want to see me do better, and obviously last week was not my best performance. It really wasn't. Just in the match, as soon as the match started, I was like, yo, I completely ignored hidden gems within Skyrander's team, and I should have never done that. I should have never slept on Diancie, knowing how good Diancie could be. I should have never brought forward once week to rocks with only one rabbit spinner. Like, it was, and I know I could have made some better plays without the match, and maybe things could have gone better my way, but at the same time, as mentioning, like, just Zygarde sitting on Drandangan Dance, if I didn't have, like, the fact that I didn't have Charty Berry on Ninetales would have been very detrimental. It would have been horrible to even watch, to even bear through that game. I would have to go into Donphan, and what would Donphan do? I didn't have Roar, so yeah. That would have been like me hoping for a Stone Edge miss or something. That's what the game would have been, or probably go for Bulk Up, but still, Bulk Up would have only taken me so far. But with that said, that's in the past. We need to focus on our next opponent, Skyrander. I mean, not Skyrander, the Shaymin Sky and their coach, Serene Grace. Alright, so this video is up on Friday, hopefully if I make it on time. Because I'm recording it on Friday. It's a upload on Friday. But let's kind of just go over her team real quick. I just want to point out a few things here that are super scary to go up against. Kind of the sucky part is that this battle actually, the original batch disconnected like halfway through. No, not halfway through, like 95% through the match. Like, it was a pretty good match overall. So we have to redo it and stuff. But okay, so her team consists of Latias. Latias, we know it's like 110 in special attack. It's pretty speedy. It's 110. And it also gets like 130 in special defense. So that's like crazy nice stats. Next up, Mon, it's her tier 2 Mon, Arcanine. Oh boy. Arcanine, as I was kind of like building, you know, the first I think set that comes out for Arcanine is Bandit, and I was like, okay, Bandit, that's cool. Oh shoot, wait, this thing gets Wild Charge Bandit, slow. What's the, like, Slow King can probably take one, probably not really. Okay, Slow King can't take a Choice Bandit. That Choice Bandit Flare Blitz, oh my god, the ridiculous amount of damage that does is atrocious. It's atrocious what a Flare Blitz Bandit could do. I think it's good. Choice Bandit Extreme Speed, I'm just like, a Choice Bandit Arcanine could truly late game just run through my team, and I'm like, I need something for that. I really need something for that, and we'll talk about what we bring for that. Superior is nice. Like, it's cool to bring, but I have Tornadus, I have Charizard, I have Zygarde, who outspeeds about 2 points, I have Sucker Punch Bisharp. I have a lot of things. Like, it threatens, I could say it threatens my Slowking. It threatens Galvantula probably at +4. It threatens Lurantis at +4 with Hidden Power Fire. It threatens Charizard if she gets up to +4 with Hidden Power Rock. Like, it's a risky mon that you could bring. Like, she could bring it, but I don't know how well they'll do this matchup. So I'm not 100% afraid, but I'm still gonna bring a few checks for it, because I'm not gonna just like, I don't think this is my team. This is the team. This is the team. Okay, this is, because this wasn't the first team. Okay. Okay, Pam, that's okay with me. Next up, Araquanid. Yikes. I don't like Araquanid. Araquanid is another mon that can do a lot of work against my team. Like, a lot of work if I don't have the correct switch-ins or the correct things to take this on. This thing actually could be very, very problematic. Special side actually gets a lot of good hits, but on the defensive side, it's a little bit more fragile. But regardless, I'm not just going to ignore it because I think if I have no bulk investment, Tornadus, a Choice Banded Liquidation still takes me out because Water Bubble plus any like water boosting move or special attack, attack boosting move is just going to destroy my team, Next up, Dugtrio. We know Dugtrio. Dugtrio is well known for trapping and just getting off huge damage. So this was like super scary because she can big Choice Scarf to outspeed a 1 Dragon that's Mega Charizard X, and if it's like crippled by rocks, a Choice Scarf, then it just get bopped by Earthquake. If it's banded, even stronger. It does good work. It's based like 100 in attack, so that's not bad. But it can only do so much. It's so fragile. It's such a fragile mon that I feel like I can potentially just somehow, some way, you know, just, what's it called? I don't know. I think I could just bop it. I really could just bop it. Especially since it's such a common lead. I kind of just bop it. Next up, Jolteon. Jolteon is problematic. We've seen Root use it before. And I've seen Root use like the Flame Orb set. Sometimes it makes me reconsider should I bring a Scarf or not, because it does get Flame Orb set, and then it's like +2 Quick Feet, or that's a problem. Wait, is it Flame Orb or Poison Orb? It's one of the two, but that's fine. Or it can be like, it's 130 in speed, 110. It's faster than my fastest mon, which is Tornadus at 121. So it kind of makes me think here and there. That's fine. Zoroark. Zoroark is a cool mon to bring. And don't see it moving too much. I can scout it pretty early. It's slower than Galvantula. It's slower than Tornadus. It's slower than Zygarde. Yeah, you can get off a good hit against Charizard, but you're just gonna die next turn. It is a Z Crystal user, so that's not too bad. It's not a huge problem. And it's okay with me. We can move on. Next up, she does have Miltank. Miltank, we know, is a fat mon, and it's such a speedy mon. So like have base 100 in speed is crazy for me. I think other people have mentioned it as well. It's a very fast cow. Defensive wise, it's really good, and it gets Milk Drink and stuff like that. But I feel like we can handle it with no problem. We can handle it no problem.
The second one?
It's gonna die.
The second one.
I don't know. Someone disconnected it.
Is that in the basket?
Probably. Oh, sorry guys. And so, continue on Fat Cow. Not last. Okay, and then the last 3 months, she got Minior. Minior, it just sets up. Minior needs to set up in order to win. She could set up against my team, but Donphan handles it very, very well. Actually, +2 Minior is actually a problem. It's actually a pretty big problem. Now that I think about it, it's a huge problem. So, like, I gotta prevent rocks, and I need to maintain Focus Sash, Galvantula healthy, if that's the case. But it is base 60 speed, so like at +2, I think like a Choice Scarf's Galvantula can still outspeed. Zygarde can still outspeed, get nice damage off. Donphan can eat up those hits, stuff like that. Tornadus, I think a Choice Scarf on Tornadus still outspeeds. I don't know what I hit it with, but it still outspeeds. Like, cool with me. And if it's that fragile, I think we're good. Then there's Dusknoir. Dusknoir is a bulky mon. It really is, and it gets Frisk, it gets Pressure. I don't see it doing too much. She brought it like our first time around, and it was just a Trick Room, Pain Split, Seismic Toss, Destiny Bond set. and I was actually able to play around there very, very well. She went for Trick Room, and then she went for like Destiny Bond, as I went for like a Dragon Dance, and I was like, oh, Scout, perfect. And I was able to play around that. I don't know, I probably will put up that first video. I wish I could put it here and then kind of just talk over it, but I can't somehow figure out a way to do that. Okay, oh, actually I might know. So I will try to get that out to you guys for sure, for sure. And then we have the Mega Wow. Mega Wow, such a huge problem. But I have Mega Charizard X, I have Zygarde, I have Donphan. I have very, 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 very good checks for it. It hits hard, it's a huge power and stuff like that. But we faced Crimson Seabat with it before. I'm already 10 minutes into her team. I barely got into my team. I should probably talk about my sets, and I'm gonna go through those real quick for you guys so I can stop boring you. Hopefully take back a seat, relax as we get into this team. We are running with a Swarm, Modest, Bug Buzz, Sticky Webs, Thunderbolt, and Sucker Punch. Why do I have Sucker Punch? Because if she leads a Sash Doug Trio, I want to be able to counter her lead. You know, we exchange super hard hits. Boom, baby. Get that Sucker Punch off. She's not expecting it because she thought she got a free kill. Nope, not today. Not today. And it's also super awesome for the Latias. I can Sucker Punch the Latias since I'm faster than it. I can also Sucker Punch so many things. I can Sucker Punch the Superior. I can Sucker Punch the Arcanine, but it's probably going to go extreme speed, so I'm not going to be too afraid of that. Next up, Zygarde. Zygarde is also going to be Focus Sash. Why am I going to be Focus Sash? Because Jolteon is that fast. Jolteon also gets hidden power Ice. I want to be able to speed in case there's any Scarfers like Latias. If Latias is Scarf, I want to be able to catch that, get off a Glare maybe, or even Outrage it right away. Thunder, Thousand Arrows. I think Glare is there primarily for, like, if I'm up against a Jolteon, I know she's going to switch out. And Glare affects ground types. It only does not affect electric types, but why would you stay in if I go easily? Just get off a nice hit there. Next up, we are going to have a super offensive substitute Roost, Fire Punch, Dragon Claw, Charizard X here, Mega Charizard X. Why is that? Why do I have substitute and Roost? Because I could substitute on, like, if I bring it in against Superior does not stand. So that's a free sub. Arcanine, if Arcanine's Band-Aid and locks itself into, like, Wild Charge, substitute, beautiful. Araquanid, I guess, I don't know why. I should just attack it there. But, like, if I could get a free substitute and just kind of keep this thing healthy and roost it off, or if I need to come in on rocks and then just roost it off that damage. But, like, truly just substitutes there in case, like, Doug Trio wants to trap me, and I know it's Scarf. I'm behind a sub. I'm free to click Dragon Claw, kill this thing, get it out of my face. Why not? But that's primarily why it's there. Substitute just keeps me alive. It really does. And Ruse helps out with that as well. And then we also have a Donphan. Donphan is rocking with that. This is why I have Ice Shard. That's why. Minior. Okay, but I have Stealth Rocks, Ice Shard, Earthquake. Wait, no, Ice Shard was actually for Latias. Take that back. It was actually for Latias, but that's fine. So I have Earthquake to hit for stab. I have Ice Shard for the Superior. I have Ice Shard for the Latias. I have Ice Shard for anything that's faster than me, Doug Trio, stuff like that. Knockoff is awesome because I can knock off items, potential really useful items. This is another specially defensive set. I love bringing specially defensive set because with the Rendo Berry, I should be able to take a hit from the Superior, knock it off in case it has like lefties, because I've seen lefties Superior and it's such an annoying mod to deal with. Rocks is so nice because like it hits Arcanine very well. It hits Araquanid very well. It hits the Minior for 25. Like it hits 3 of her 11 mods for 25% damage. Next up we have Tornadus. Tornadus is the infamous Z Crystal user of our team chest stays here. Heat Wave hits Superior. Heat Wave hits just Superior and Mega Wow. I'm also rocking with that Hurricane. Flying MZ Hurricane hits so hard. In case she doesn't have any Z, any special attackers that could take it. Only mods that can really take Fly Z are like Latias and Jolteon, but still to Jolteon, I think it does like 50% more or less. So that's super nice. And in case I don't want to miss the Hurricanes, I got Air Slash. Air Slash is a nice little attack there that can get you little flinches or stuff like that. It's cool. It's nice. I still outspeed Dugtrio. So imagine I outspeed Dugtrio, get a nice Air Slash, break the sash, and a flinch. Boom, baby. We are good in the clear. And then just like go for knockoff maybe because she's going to switch out. Who knows? We'll probably play some mind games. But yeah, Regenerator, Timid, obviously to outspeed Dugtrio. I'm pretty offensive, I think. I don't think I do much into my speed because if Miltank, we have to find out if Miltank is physically defensive or especially offensive because I only have, 2 specially attacking mons and I need to find out because I need to find out who my win cons are. I need to really do that. And then last but not least, because we are at the 16-minute mark, Blazin Squid, you still don't have a solid Flare Blitz Choice Banded Arcanine. A Flare Blitzing Choice Banded Arcanine counter. Obviously, because we're getting there now, guys. And that is going to be a very physically defensive, bold Fire Savali. Oof. Yes. Oof, indeed. Why is that? Man, what is Savali's 2 typings? Steel and Fairy. Bam, I get 4 shot. It has to be a 4-hit KO in order for her to kill me. 4-hit KO. Bam, Superior. You want to start setting up? I have Stab, Flamethrower. It's not going to be a problem. Bam, I have U-Turn for momentum. Bam, I have Surf for the Arcanine. If it's a 1v1, it's going for the Choice Banded Flare Blitz. I'm getting off some nice Surfs, and Surfs are doing about 50%, I'm not mistaken. Plus you're taking recoil. Ain't no way Savali ain't taking down this team. Ain't no way. She just not outperformed. What are my problems? Biggest problems, Dugtrio. Dugtrio is going to want to trap. That's why we have U-Turn. Get out of there. Or we can make the prediction. Go for Surf. But I would rather just U-turn out, go into like Tornado, who's faster. I can't double U-turn out, but that's fine with me. But I think I like this team. I like this set. Savali is probably my favorite set to go into this match. But with that said, Atlas, let's go. Atlas, Chest Days, Roly Poly, Black War Greymon from Digimon, Crypto, and Spider-Man. Let's get a W because we need to bounce back. Maybe, hopefully, you know, have some very, very impressive stuff for Irish to reconsider us and stop calling us the Choking Squid because we're no Choking Squid, right? But with that said, players and trainers, you guys are amazing. Stay blazing, Squid out.